How's it, buddy? Hello, YouTube. This is James, and it's been a while since my last commentary, and I just want to firstly start off by saying Happy Christmas to all of you who celebrate Christmas, and those who don't, happy festival season. And I hope you all just had an amazing time, because I know how hectic Christmas can get, and how, insane everything gets at this time of year, but I hope you guys had just a great time. I've got dinner cooking, but I felt like I should probably do this commentary quickly and before, my dinner burns. So I just wanted to let you guys know what I did for Christmas, and maybe you guys could, post in the comments what you did. And yeah, so my Christmas has been the same for about 3 or 4 years now. Ever since my parents split up, I have done the same thing. So I go to church on Christmas Day. May come as a bit of a surprise, but I'm not really a religious person. But one of my best family friends is a vicar, and I always help out at Christmas time and all of the, holiday times, because believe it or not, things get incredibly hectic in a church at those, festivals, I suppose you could call them. And they are always incredibly, in need of help, so I've always pitched in just to help out. And yeah, so that's how I start my Christmas off every single year. From 10:30 the night before Christmas, I start work and finish at 2 o'clock, and then I start again at 8 o'clock in the morning and go till 11, just helping out around the church to get stuff done. Then my Christmas turns to making my parents feel okay, so they don't feel excluded from my attentions, I suppose you could call them. And yeah, so I go around to my grandparents on my mum's side, and I, have brunchin' or sometimes lunch with them. Depends on the time of year. Oh, it depends on the year. Like this year we had Christmas lunch with my aunt and uncle was still there, and yeah, so we got to do that all as a family. And yeah, so this time it was just me and my grandparents and my mom, and we had like this bruncheon, and we just chatted, talked about stuff, and had a good time, because that's what Christmas is about more than anything else, family. I know the presents are amazing, but for me, especially now living away from home, all it comes back to is being able to hang out with my family like I can't really do during the year, because I've got studies and I've got other stuff to do. So it was really amazing just to see how different Christmas was this year for me, especially living away from home. After that, I caught up with my dad, and I went to see my grandmother, who isn't that well, but I really enjoy seeing her, because it makes me feel, I don't know, it makes me feel good about myself. Not necessarily like, seeing her bad, or like seeing her in her bad state or anything. It's just amazing to see, even though she's so sick that, and, dementia has really taken hold of her, she still always lights up when me and my dad come to visit her. And that, to me, is more like of a Christmas present than getting plane tickets or getting, anything, because it's just so amazing to see my grandmother happy to see me, even though like half the time she doesn't even remember who I am, like mentally, but physically she always like brightens up when me and my dad come. So that's just amazing to see, and it's even more of a treat, I suppose you could call it, at Christmas time, because it's just so fantastic to see. Yeah, so after that, I went to my dad's house and had a great time with him. We had like dinner, and on top of that, we had a fair few drinks. We drank a fair few bottles of wine and had some champagne and concoction of other things. And first time in a long time that I actually got to see my dad a bit drunk, and that's what the rest of the night had in store for me, I suppose. I drank with my dad and his best friend, and got rather intoxicated and just had fun for the rest of the night, being able to chill with my dad and his girlfriend's family and his best friend, and it was just really, great night. And then the real night started, I suppose you could say, because I got back and I thought I'd jump on Xbox and say Happy Christmas to my friends on Xbox, who, I don't know how, but, I've spent so much time with them this year and last year that I sort of think of them more as, instead of just Xbox friends and we poo noobs, inverted commas, together, but I sort of have started to think of them more as just added friends to my friends group. And that's really quite cool, because I actually got to meet up with one of them this year, and it was pretty sweet to see him. Bit of an interesting turn of events though, because I thought, hey, I can, keep someone interested in Melbourne when he isn't 18. He's a bit off, but my efforts were kind of foiled, because when I was showing him around Melbourne, I kind of realized that I had no idea what I did in Melbourne before I was 18. So we just went to see a movie and we chilled out with him and his girlfriend and had a sweet time. But yeah, when I got home, god damn it, long tangent. When I got home, I caught up with my friends and found that they'd been drinking. So I joined in, and we spent until about 4 o'clock in the morning just drinking on Xbox, having a right laugh, killing a lot of Christmas noobs. And I recorded about 3 hours of us just talking crap, but unfortunately my voice didn't get recorded. So you'll have to put up with just some of them there. I know, drunken tangents, because I'm going to do this Christmas sort of funtage with their drunken words everywhere. So that should be coming out soon. I just have to sift through 3 hours or so of it. This is one of the games actually when I was just wrecked. I don't know how I was doing well, but still outplaying people, and I was ridiculously trashed. That's what I like to see. So yeah, that was pretty much my Christmas. Boxing Day was much the same, and that's why I didn't do a commentary until now, because I've just been really intoxicated or really hungover. So I didn't really particularly want to do a commentary in that state, and didn't really think it would be interesting for you guys to see. So this is my first night, out in the real world, being sober again. So I hope it's okay, and you'll get another one sometime tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you guys have had a great Christmas and have a great day. And I'm going to leave you guys with my game-winning kill. So catch you later. Bye!
Because both the times I've sung it, after fucking Explicit stole my kill. Really? You're a bitch. Oh my god. Yeah, that was it.
3 people.
Yeah, I only saw 2. Did one spawn in?
He spawned on his friend. This isn't Battlefield. I don't need you.
Battlefield.